The reason why you don't feel motivated is because you don't have a purpose or mission. The most exciting times that felt the most fulfilling during your life was probably when you had a mission or purpose to go forwards to. For me, I remember when I was in middle school, I used to play AAU basketball, and those times were one of the greatest moments of what my life has been so far. Anytime you can just wake up and you think, oh, I can't wait to do this and I can't wait to work on this, those are the best moments. Because when you have something to work on, it just makes you feel more fulfilled. And as a man, your purpose is to work, provide value to others. Whether it be providing value through entertainment, playing a sport, or whether it be providing value by teaching people, or whether it be providing value in different ways. As a man, you should always know what your purpose and your goals is. Most people maybe set like maybe one half-hearted goal, maybe a few other things to do, and that's it. Most people say, "Oh, I want to make 10,000 by this year, 10,000 by maybe next year," but nobody actually reaches it. Like just yesterday, I remember it was January 1st, and everybody was making their New Year's resolutions. Mine was to upload consistently, and I'm pretty sure I've made that. Only missing around one day of upload, around 30-ish videos, 40-ish videos. So around almost 40 videos in total every single day. So I've hit my New Year's resolution somewhat. But for other people, we can't say the same. Like, just think about it. January 1st, what were your New Year's goals or New Year's resolutions? You probably had some and you probably didn't meet them. For most people, New Year's resolutions doesn't change you because you're not how you was for the past few years. Like, if I drink and do drugs for the past 4 years, then that's going to affect who I am now. But if I haven't, that wouldn't affect me. Where you are right now is what you have doing for the past 5 years. So let's say I read. So let's say I do drugs and all that crazy shit for 4 years, and then I read for 1 year. That doesn't mean for that 1 year I'm gonna only be the person who just read and did the good habits. I'm gonna still be majority of the person who did the bad habits. But let's say you take somebody who's been doing only the good habits for 5 years straight, they're gonna be a lot different. Where you are right now is the sum of what you've been doing for the past 5 years. So if I ask you what have you been doing for the past 5 years, it probably wasn't great. For me, neither, because me, it's only been a year since I've been doing this, and for the past 4 years, besides that year, things haven't been. Well, I haven't been doing all the bad habits, but I haven't been working towards the actual right things. I'm not saying playing basketball was a waste of time, but I wasn't working towards the right things that I needed to. So ask yourself, what have you been doing for these past 5 years, and were they actually something that would lead to the person that you wanted to be? Because right now, you're not the person you want to be, which means for the past 5 years, you haven't been working towards that. But I know for almost 99% of people, the person who you want to be, you could most likely achieve or get very close to in 5 years. So just try to see who you want to actually be like and what have you been doing in this past 5 years. Once you have those, you got to ask yourself, what am I going to do for the next 5 years to actually reach that person? Because if you don't know what you're going to have to do to get that aesthetic body or to be smart or have good mental health or be making money or have a wife, then you're not going to get there. You don't accidentally stumble on success. That's not how it works. You're not gonna become rich by accident by sleeping at home. That's not gonna happen. You got to think about who you want to become and how you're gonna work towards to get into that person. Because as a man, this is what you need. You need a masculine desire to do something. If I gave you a goal, right, and you felt super motivated to do it, you would most likely reach it anytime. So for most people, here's the thing: anytime they have a goal, they don't actually remind themselves of it and constantly look over it. If I set a goal right now to hit by the end of the year, I should look at that goal over 1,000 times, minimum, over 1,000 times. Anytime I'm going to sleep, looking at the goals. Anytime I'm waking up, looking at the goals. Sitting down, have nothing to do, look at the goals. Social occasion, but I'm bored, look at the goals. You should be obsessing over your goals, looking over them 24/7, because once you do that, it's just going to feel motivated. And once your goal starts feeling boring or tiring to you, then that shows either one, you weren't truly passionate about that goal, or two, you need to review your goals. What I suggest you do for that is that you can spend 30 minutes every day or every week or maybe every 30 minutes for every I'm confusing myself. For 30 minutes every single day or every single week, spend your time to look at your goals and review them. You don't have to think, oh, should I do this or do that? Just sit down and think about your goals. Think about how you can make them more fun to achieve. Think about how you can get closer and make more progress to achieving them. Just sit, stare at them, and think about them. If you do that every single day or week, you should be feeling motivated about your goals 24/7. And then when you start waking up, jumping out of bed, can't wait to work on something you love that's providing value and purpose to other people, that's when you're gonna feel motivated. Let me see.